New evidence from the former Attorney General is set to be made public today in the SNC Lavalin affair. Jody Wilson-Raybould submitted a new written statement as well as additional documents to the Justice Committee. They reportedly include things like emails and text messages. Wilson-Raybould is providing the additional evidence in an attempt to bolster her testimony that she was pressured by the government to cut a plea deal. The PMO denies any wrongdoing. Danielle Smith from 770 CHQR joins us this morning to continue the conversation on this story. Good morning, Danielle.
Good morning.
All right, so are we expecting any more bombshells?
I think we are. One of the things that's been so interesting to watch over this last little while has been how desperate the Liberals on the various committees have been to not allow Jody Wilson-Raybould to come forward and testify again. She had some testimony she wanted to give in response to Gerald Butts and Michael Wernick, who seemed to cast some doubt on certain portions of her account. She's more than happy to come forward to a committee and clear the record, but they won't let her. So they shut it down at the Justice Committee. They shut it down again this week at the Ethics Committee. And it sounds like she is going to give some written testimony that helps to clarify some of the matters that are in contention. This is part of a number of documents that came out of her direct testimony. She had a number of officials that she named as having put pressure on her, 11 in total. So we'll begin to know who the people are and how the pressure was put on her, because I don't think she named all of them directly in her testimony. And then we'll also see how she described the decision-making around her leaving cabinet, hopefully. I mean, that's what we're trying to understand, is why is it that ultimately she accepted Veterans Affairs and then ultimately decided to leave. The fascinating part of watching this story is the constant leaks and the constant changing of information. It makes you wonder who's telling the truth, because what will happen is a story will come out with a fierce denial, and then someone will leak a document, and then somebody has to backtrack, and then a counter story will come out, and then there'll be a fierce denial with more documents that back it up. So this issue isn't over by any stretch of the imagination. I suspect by dropping it today, it's going to continue on into next week.
All right. Thanks so much, Danielle.
Yeah, my pleasure.